Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first ever Keep Clean Singapore online edition brought to you by the Public Hygiene Council.
This is an extremely exciting session because this is the first time Keep Clean Singapore is brought to you entirely online.
Yes, we hope everyone watching is keeping safe at home, viewing this session with your loved ones. And precisely because it is online, we're able to reach out to a larger and more diverse audience. And that is something that we're definitely looking forward to.
That's right. So Wallace, what is actually happening today?
Well, today we have Minister Grace Fu who will be gracing this event to officially launch Keep Clean Singapore 2020. We will also have a special Getai performance featuring Wang Lei 大哥, Ru Pingjie, and of course, Sherin and ta-da, myself.
That's right. We have some very special messages in the Getai skit, so let's see if you can spot them later. We will also be joined by some cleaners wearing brand new uniforms designed by very talented students from Temasek Polytechnic.
Yes, and to get the show started, Charmaine, do you know what the Keep Clean Singapore campaign is about?
Well, the Keep Clean Singapore is a ground-up initiative spearheaded by the Public Hygiene Council to encourage Singaporeans to take personal responsibility of the cleanliness of our common spaces. PHC and their partners organize cleanup activities all over Singapore to raise awareness of the need to keep our public spaces clean. Launched in 2014, Keep Clean Singapore has grown from a one-day single location exercise to a month-long island-wide campaign that attracts the involvement and support from partners across the community. Just last year alone, we saw more than 730 activities conducted by over 450 different organizations to commemorate Keep Clean Singapore.
Well, that is absolutely right. You're actually smarter than I thought you are. No, I'm just
Thank
kidding.
you. Thank you, Wallace.
But seriously, imagine if Singaporeans are always littering and we do not have enough cleaners to clean up after us. Singapore would be such a dirty and trashy place. And imagine the horrible smell that would emit from the city and the rats, cockroaches and pests that will be running around everywhere, bringing horrible diseases and sicknesses. That would be terrible for all of us.
That's right. Just look at our background. Really terrible.
Whoa, that looks scary. Oh my goodness.
Well, that is why we have the Keep Clean Singapore campaign, so that all of us can do our part to keep Singapore truly clean and safe. To kick off this year's campaign, we have none other than our Minister for Sustainability and the Environment, Ms. Grace Fu.
Welcome, Minister. Please take your place. Accompanying Minister, may I also invite Mr. Lim Biao Chuan, the Town Council Coordinating Chairman,
Mr. Tan Meng Dui, CEO of the National Environment Agency,
as well as Mr. Tony Tan, Executive Director, Public Hygiene Council.
That's right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this occasion. Our crew will be handing the picker to you. And on the count of 3, we ask that you pick up the trash next to you and put it in the bin to keep Singapore clean together.
And in
3,
2, 1! Whoa! Wow, look what a difference we can make if we all do our part.
That's right, look at the
butterfly
screen.
pest.
We got like greenery and butterflies and oh look, we have a bumblebee. And it's by our very own Public Hygiene Council
morning,
Chairman,
Minister.
Mr. Edward De Silva.
This is your friendly neighborhood bumblebee bringing greetings from the Public Hygiene Council. So let's do our part to keep Singapore clean so that you and I can live in a clean city.
Thank you,
Yay.
Chairman.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
truly inspiring. Well, Minister, shall we take a photo to commemorate today's launch?
Come, Bumblebee.
Come.
With a cleaner Singapore, we hope to create an ecosystem that will not only provide us a clean and healthy living environment, but also benefit our greenery and wildlife. Let's do our part and keep clean Singapore.
That is right. Thank you, Minister, Chairman, and the rest of the VIPs for launching Keep Clean Singapore Campaign 2020. And now, may I invite Minister to deliver her opening speech and VIPs to please take a seat. Minister, please.
Good morning. I thank the Public Hygiene Council for organizing and having me launch this year's Keep Clean Singapore campaign. This annual campaign is an important initiative to encourage Singaporeans to take ownership of the cleanliness of our shared public spaces. Against the backdrop of the current COVID-19 pandemic, this has become even more relevant. In the new term of Parliament, my immediate priority is to strengthen our environmental public health resilience against the current pandemic and dengue outbreak, and future public health threats. We are doing this in a few ways. Let me share with you two key initiatives. First, I have tabled amendments to the Environmental Public Health Act and expect to get this through Parliament in October. We intend to implement mandatory cleaning standards, including a regime that specifies frequency for routine cleaning and deep clean for disinfection. We will strengthen our environmental sanitation controls and require accountability by owners of premises. NEA will work with industry sector leads to implement these requirements from 2021 progressively, starting with high-risk sectors with high footfall and immuno-vulnerable occupants such as childcare centers. Second, we launched an Sgclean campaign with an Sgclean quality mark. The Sgclean mark is awarded to premises which have met NEA sanitation and hygiene standards. This mark will be important to businesses such as hotels and restaurants who want to get their customers back by assuring them of the measures taken to safeguard their health. I'm happy to share that as of the end of August, more than 22,000 premises across Singapore have come forward and gotten the Sgclean mark. Ensuring the cleanliness of our public spaces is our shared responsibility. Beyond what the government and owners of premises can do, members of the public, that's us, must help keep Singapore clean. According to the Public Cleanliness Satisfaction Survey, majority of Singaporeans take pride in keeping Singapore clean. Yet, most recognize that our public spaces are clean because of efficient cleaning services. About a fifth still think that it is acceptable to leave rubbish around if they see that there's already litter in the area. And while most thought that it's easy to return trays, a third believe it's the cleaner's responsibility to do so. As a caring people who proudly call Singapore a clean city, can we do better in keeping Singapore clean? As individuals, do we not have the power and responsibility to protect ourselves and our community from public health threats? Is it right to expose our cleaners, fellow diners, and neighbors to germs when we leave our used tissue or mask behind on the table, on the floor? Is it that difficult to dispose our litter properly in bins? And here I would like to bring your attention to the work of the Public Hygiene Council in building a zero litter nation. By raising public awareness of the health hazards of littering and working with establishments such as coffee shops, hotels, and retailers to raise the standards of public hygiene and cleanliness. The Council has also launched a series of videos to demonstrate how litter can spread diseases and to encourage families to talk about cleanliness and good personal hygiene habits at home and in public spaces. We will be showcasing these videos later on. Do share them with your family and friends. Another part of the Council's campaign is to recognize our cleaners. They are our essential workers and frontline heroes. They have worked hard, particularly during this pandemic, to keep our public spaces clean, sanitized, and litter-free. Let us all extend our appreciation to them and help keep them safe. The COVID-19 situation has provided the environmental services industry with an opportunity to transform and emerge stronger. For example, to upskill the cleaning workforce, the NEA and Workforce Singapore have partnered the Environmental Management Association of Singapore to launch a new Place and Train program for cleaning specialists providing disinfection services. This will enhance the career prospects of workers through a structured training framework. A multi-skilled cleaner can expect to earn higher wages through the progressive wage model for cleaners. NEA also worked with institutes of higher learning on new training courses to upskill cleaners in disinfection works and to ensure that they are trained to protect themselves against COVID-19 and other public health threats while at work. NEA is working with partner agencies and the trade associations to identify gaps and emerging trends in skills and competencies to continue upgrading our workforce. In appreciation of our cleaners, the Council will be unveiling new uniform designs for cleaners today. This is a collaboration with students from Temasek Polytechnic's School of Design. 4 cleaners will be joining us to model their new uniforms. These new uniforms aim to instill a greater sense of professionalism, pride, and purpose in our cleaners as they continue their important work of ensuring a clean and safe Singapore. In conclusion, each one of us is an integral part of our collective defense against public health threats. Our level of public hygiene reflects who we are as a people. Our daily choices define the cleanliness of our environment and the safety of our community. By taking proactive action and making meaningful adjustments in our daily lives, we can make a difference. With the government, industries, and community working together, I'm confident that we can keep Singapore clean and become a zero-litter nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Grace Fu, for your address. May I invite you to take a seat and enjoy the show. Well, audience at home, the show is just getting started, and to get things going, we have 2 very special guests who will show us the importance of keeping Singapore clean.
穿一领黄衫，带一个帽，险峰过了你准备好。哎，小妹，来。
安哥嘞，
哎
我的阿公叫我拿茶给你喝。
哇，小妹，
怎么样？
我越来越秋嘞。
哎呀，真的吗？
身材又好嘞。我看到你哦，我就想到以前我带给我老婆的时候啊，我唱一首歌给她听。
你会唱歌啊？你唱什么歌？
小妹，哎呀，小妹，嘿，
安哥给我的茶在。
水，哎呀，金水，一双大眼睛啦！啊，不要唱了，不要唱了，不要唱了。
为什么你不要唱了？
啊，你都不比我老婆大，还唱什么？
哎呀，你的老婆就是眼睛够大，才会看上你这种帅哥嘛。安哥嘞，你今天要吃什么？
啊，我要吃鸡饭，你跟你老公讲啊，我要吃鸡胸肉。
哎呀，这里卖鸡饭的人都知道你最喜欢胸部了。哎，我刚才看到安迪并不是drop了这个位嘞，他去哪里？哦，你要他的位。
哎，你为什么抓我的位？安章啊，你霸我的位怎么？
哦，good luck to you。
哎 ，You throw my tissue paper on the floor. How can you do that, huh?
老查某啊，我无拖吼，我把你弹尔吼，弹甲拖无相像哦。
我一见你就讨厌，我再见你更生气。你要霸我的位，我就跟你不客气。别以为这里的安迪一好欺一负。
真啰嗦济啦！
我就这啦。
哎，
哎呦，
哎，够在了，
安哥嘞，你的胸部。
来了啊！
哎，
哎，安哥嘞，你买这样多，你有丢不？
哎呀，丢，丢食啦，丢都有丢，哎呀，
下面后边。
哎呀。
丢，一丢水来了，喝水了。
Excuse me? I'm from NEA. What is this, huh?
我食过饭。
I mean, what is this?
Not me. I never throw. He throw.
And you?
I never throw. I saw 安哥嘞，and Auntie Pink throw.
哎，
So you just stood there watching. Do you know that littering will breed pests like mosquitoes, housewives, rats, and roaches? Let me ask you, Uncle Lee, where do you normally throw your rubbish?
哦，安格丽他问你普通日子的时候，你的垃圾丢哪里？I help him answer. I know. 安格丽 he every time throw the rubbish inside the longkang.
妹，我无国邦龙岗哦，我是国邦 big 龙岗哦。
Big longkang. Do you know that trapped water will breed mosquitoes? And mosquitoes will cause diseases like Zika, malaria, and dengue. You know dengue, right?
呀，骨痛热症，对哦，老诶，你不要把你的垃圾丢在大龙缸好不好？因为这样子它会 breed mosquito， 会滋生异温，然后这里就变成黑区了。你我的囝都唔敢带我的孙来给我了 ，OK？
Yeah. Now you know how to be worried for your grandchildren, right? Do you know that improper disposal of waste will cause diseases, especially in the pandemic? You should always dispose your tissues properly.
Yeah. Normally I deliver the chicken rice. I right leg step, left leg step. 右边踩到 tissue， 左边踩掉 mask。哎呀，咦！
You know how to eat. Do you know that littering will not only harm humans, it will also harm animals? Let me ask you a very simple question.
Okay.
Let's say a monkey sees a plastic bag, and then the monkey eats the plastic bag. Who will die?
Monkey die.
Then if an otter eats the plastic bag,
Otter die.
then if a fish eats the plastic bag,
Fish die.
then if you eat the fish,
I die.
哎呀，菜，
see. So now you know, littering will not only harm the environment, it will also harm all of us. So now you know what to do after I leave?
我食花饭啦，
No, after that.
够啦。
Then the trays how?
是啦，当然放在这边，不然我带回家咩？
你真的很喜欢鸟来哈？
对了，他最喜欢鸟人。
You like
You
birds?
know, I mean, you all really want the birds to come, is it? If you don't clear the trays, right, pigeons lah, crows lah, miners, they'll all come. And then there might be bird flu.
是地啰嗦咧。
等人讲那外面做食咧。
See, that's why. Please. What you want to say?
The tree got people will keep what?
That's where you are wrong. We shouldn't just depend on the cleaners. The cleaners in Singapore are mostly elderlies and unskilled foreign workers. We cannot just rely on them. We should clear our own trays and make their work easier.
哥，你等一下你自己把那个盘放回去哦。
对了，
So please take care of the environment. Because always remember, if a monkey eats a plastic bag, who will die?
Monkey.
Then if an otter eats the plastic bag,
Otter.
then if a fish eats the plastic bag,
Fish.
then if you eat the fish,
You die.
toy.
You is your secret. You think no one will see. You think no one is watching. But I can see you. It's exciting, right? Getting away with something naughty? But you don't know. I'm always watching. Always waiting. For my moment to strike and use your dirty little secrets against you.
Dirty litter secrets make us sick. It's time we become a zero-litter nation.
Thank you so much, Wang Leitak and Ru Pingxie, for joining us in that amazing performance. Well, the skit is funny, but the message is real, and littering is not just bad for the environment. It may actually come back to haunt us.
So Wallace, since you played the NEA officer, let me ask you a question.
Okay?
So if I have like litter, but I cannot find the rubbish bin, then how?
Very simple. You know, there are actually a few things that we can do to make Singapore a zero litter nation. So let's say you have rubbish, What do? Number one, you can put in your pocket and then throw later. Or number two, you can find a bin and then throw later. Or number three, bring home then throw.
Okay, okay.
Or or if you have like tissue or paper, don't put them on the table because they will just fly away.
So just bring
They
home
will
and
just
throw.
fly away, Yeah.
So just bring home and throw lah.
Exactly.
Okay, okay, that's true lah. So just now you also mentioned that we have like 59,000 cleaners and they are all like my akong and amma age, helping to keep Singapore clean. Why don't we hear what some of them have to say so we can better appreciate what they feel and what they do?
When people say, hey, uncle, this street very clean, eh? I also say ni. My name Andari Benso. My age 65. Working at HDB block cleaner. I'm coming around 7 o'clock. Start first is the lift lobby inside sweeping. After that we mop. Cigarette bar every day have. And then second, I found packet of food. Always put at the lift lobby. Not hygiene. Sometimes when people move house, they throw anyhow outside the lift. The heavy thing. So I one person clear the whole block. Now the new generation they're more educated. They don't want to work sweep the HDB block. I old already lah. So I hope if you all don't litter so much, uncle life will be easier. We also must teach Singaporean to be clean, don't litter.
我做工都出来很傻样嘛，对不？出来行行嘛好，做到我不会做的就不要做了。我叫何软英，今年64岁，在这里扫地扫垃圾，我做了8年了。这个工作都是要早上做的，12点别做工的。真热，有的人行热吗？我不怕热的。 有时人家吃饭啊不，那个帮到，就是不卫生了咯。晚上那个老鼠就来偷吃了咯。新加坡人很少说不要丢垃圾的啦，马老公无夹物件，有的楼顶你帮嘛是有。你有丢没有丢也是要做工的嘛，所以说不要做得这样辛苦这样啦。 我们要保持新加坡的清洁啦，人们要合作了，不要这样丢垃圾。当然要清洁了，不要清洁，人家外国来，哇，新加坡so dirty。
Wow, they do so much for us and we don't even know that. Doesn't it urge you to want to become a better person? To be thoughtful and considerate to our cleaners and, say thank you to them?
Yes, after today, when I see my block cleaner, I'll definitely say, thank you, kamsia, terima kasih, nanri.
Actions speak louder than words. Do you know that recently a group of Temasek Poly students have imagined how cleaners of the future will look like, and they have designed exciting new uniforms with smart features that are both comfortable and practical for their work. Today we are showing off the top 4 designs, and who better to model them by our very own cleaners.
This is so exciting and I cannot wait to see what the designs are like.
Yeah, me too. Without further ado, let us introduce our first designer, Amelia Wu.
And her design is modeled by Shankar.
I am Amelia and I grew up all my life in Singapore. I gathered inspirations from Singapore's past as I pondered about the simple yet rugged ropes that coolies working along the Singapore River at dawn as they went about their work. Traditional yet forward-looking, the design evokes a sense of appreciation and admiration for our cleaners.
The new uniform is very good and very comfortable to wear. I love it and I like it.
Our second designer is Claudia Wong.
And her design is modeled by Timothy.
My name is Claudia and I enjoy functional design elements. I was inspired by the rough utility nature of safari wear as I drew up this design. The prevalent use and provision of pockets, hooks, and loops aim to provide cleaners with a smart-looking uniform that is also functional and flexible. The use of orange in this design represents passion and purpose in our cleaners' work.
The new uniform is very nice and comfortable and it's very fit for the new generation cleaners.
Our third designer, Claudia Wong, and her design is modeled by Madam Ho.
Taking inspiration from traditional Peranakan-style shophouses in Singapore, I was intrigued by the architecture and the beautiful Peranakan-style tiles that can be found on them. The key features in my designs are the Peranakan-style prints, the paneling and asymmetry of the shirt, as I wanted to ensure that my design was modern, fresh and trendy, yet still remaining professional.
最喜欢的漂亮的衣服，很舒服，我喜欢它。谢谢大家。
Our fourth designer is Rebecca Pinto, and her design is modeled by Andari.
I'm Rebecca Pinto, and design has always been a key component in my life. My pattern illustration depicts the spirited energies of Singapore's exuberant diversities of cultures and fauna in Singapore, making use of a soft yet vibrant color palette for my pattern motifs to bring out a sense of warmth, admiration, and appreciation for cleaners in my design.
I use this uniform very comfortable.
Wow, those uniforms are fantastic. I actually think we can look pretty cool in some of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Which one is your favorite?
I think all of them look really, really nice, and I don't think I'm qualified to judge. But I know our panel of judges have looked into the designs long and hard, and we have our winners.
So let's invite Mr. Edward De Silva, Chairman of Public Hygiene Council, and Mr. Peter Lam, Principal of Temasek Polytechnic, to present the prizes to the top 4 designers of the Cleaners Uniform Design Competition.
That's right. In alphabetical order, we have Amelia Wu.
Picture together? Yes. Thank you so much, Amelia. Thank you.
That's right. And next up, we have Claudia Wong. All right, let's go for a photo. All right, thank you, Claudia.
Our next winner, Claudia Wong. Smile, smile for the camera. Thank you, Hui Wen.
All right, and last but not least, we have Rebecca Pinto. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you.
Can we now invite all the winners to come back for a group photo? Okay, smile.
That's right, look in front. Wow, and they do have the Temasek Polytechnic background over at the back. So nice, huh?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. I'm sure they are all very proud of themselves. That looks great. Do we have a picture? Yes, we do. Okay. Once again, thank you and congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Chairman and Mr. Lam, for presenting the prizes to our uniform design winners. Thank you, Chairman and Mr. Lam, for presenting the prizes to our uniform design winner.
Congratulations!
Yay. You know, Shireen, we've talked about the danger of littering as well as highlighted the importance of our cleanliness in Singapore and how we should be more considerate in keeping our public spaces clean. Right now, we're going to do something very fun and very important.
So what exactly is that?
We're going to have a dance challenge.
Right, the Public Hygiene Council has organized a Keep Clean Singapore Dance Challenge to remind us of the simple steps we can take in good personal hygiene and keeping our public spaces clean. The best 3 entries will stand to win more than $1,500 worth of shopping vouchers.
And to participate, you just have to follow 4 very simple steps. First, watch our easy-to-follow dance tutorial. Second, record a video of yourself doing the dance moves. Third, post your entry on Facebook or Instagram feed with hashtag KCS Dance Challenge. And last but not least, set your post to public.
That's right. It's really simple. Right now, we'd like to actually invite our veterans to join in as well.
Let's put our hands together for Ru Pingjie and Wang Lei Taka. Yay! Okay, Shireen, teach us. How do we go about doing it?
Okay, there's 3 steps to the dance. The first step we're going to do is to wash our hands. So this is how we do it.
Okay.
All right, so left side and the right side. And the next step is to bin our trash. So we're going to throw some rubbish. Yeah?
Like throwing a basketball.
Okay, yours is bigger, your rubbish is bigger. Okay, and last but not least, we have the return our tray. So we're going to return it from the left to the right and then from the right to the left. So that's all, actually.
Okay, looks simple enough. Shall we try with music?
可以吗？可以吗？
Okay, 没问题。Music 啊，好。
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Hit it, wash your hands. Gotta keep them clean. Bin your trash. Don't leave your litter behind. Keep your trays. Put them back in the right place. Wash your hands. Bin your trash. Keep your trays. That's right.
Yay!
Wow,
fantastic!
You guys are good.
60岁啊，隔壁那个70岁啊。
You the man! Yay! Well
Hey,
done, well done.
If really, if Wang Lei can do it and Ru Ping can do it, I'm sure every one of you in front of our screens can do it as well.
Yes, and you can stand to win for yourself fabulous prizes. It's very simple. All you have to do is share your grooviest dance moves with us. The contest will close on 31st October at 2359.
That's right. Thank you everyone for joining us today. We have come to the end of our program and we hope you had a wonderful time with us. And remember to always
Keep clean Singapore! Yay!
哇，你们好厉害哦！
Yeah. 你看，再来一次走路是这样，一直洗，对了。
然后嘞，然后
丢垃圾，
丢垃圾，
丢垃圾，来还那个拖把，
还茶，
再来洗手，再丢，再还茶，来个帅帅的。
你是帅帅的啦。
卢萍姐是美美的。
谢谢。
Thank you.
Hit it, wash your hands. Gotta keep them clean. Bin your trash. Don't leave your litter behind. Keep your trays. Put them back in the right place. Wash your hands. Bin your trash. Keep your trays. That's right. Hit it, wash your hands. Gotta keep them clean. Bin your trash. Don't leave your litter behind. Keep your trays. Put them back in the right place. Wash your hands. Bin your trash. Keep your trays. That's right.